5 strategies to help you start your first business. That's what I'm sharing with you guys today. Now I know, I get it. When you start off, there's a fear. There's a fear of looking stupid. That sucks. There's a fear of failure because nobody wants to start something and not succeed. There's even the fear of having the wrong idea of like, well, do I go down this path or is that the right idea, etc. I want to share with you guys 5 strategies for starting or helping you start your first business, and these are not what you're thinking of. And I don't know if you guys know my story, but I've built 5 companies. The last 3 were acquired. The last 2 are venture backed. I've been absolutely blessed and fortunate to have invested in 30 plus companies as an angel investor. But what I want to share with you guys is a quick story of a guy named Marcus Friend or F-R-I-N-D. He's a Canadian, so I already like him, who started a company called Plenty of Fish. About 11 to 12 years ago, this guy was job to job, didn't go to MIT or Stanford or any other 4-year university degree of worth, just decided to start this site, Plenty of Fish, or POF, those in the know. And within a 5-year period, he built this thing to a $10 million a year revenue business, 90-some% profit margins, and was living like a king in Vancouver, BC. And a year ago, his company, after about 11 years, 12 years of operating, got acquired by Match Group for $500+ million. All right? Now, I share that story to inspire you that a guy that is known by his friends that is awkward and socially weird and not charismatic and all these things just sat down part-time and built this idea, and it grew and it grew, and he just kept operating it, and now he's a multi-hundred millionaire dude. So number one thing, I'm going to share with you guys 5 strategies to start your first business to help you get there. The number one thing is to organize an event. Now, most people don't realize that an event, in my mind, is probably the most realistic simulation of you starting a business. Right? Think about this. All the moving parts, recruiting speakers, choosing a topic to do it on, getting a venue, coordinating an agenda, selling tickets to the event. So I just think that for a lot of entrepreneurs that are not yet settled on an idea, the number one thing you do is organize an event because it will simulate what it's actually like running and building a business. I believe you can't learn to surf reading a book, and you're not going to learn how to build a business reading books. You actually need to go out to do that. Organize an event is a really great place to start. Number 2 is start by consulting. Get in the market. Understand the pain of your customers or your potential market, and just consult and help them. And maybe you take on like 6 different companies, and you work with them, and you see this like, oh, you know what? They're all struggling with this one thing, and if I built a solution or a service around that, I think it could be applicable to a lot of other companies. So starting by consulting is number 2, is just really get in the market and understand the pains and the needs. The third, I believe, is find 3 entrepreneurs. If you're starting off, you've never started a business, go find 3 entrepreneurs 2 years ahead of you. 2 years ahead, meaning 2 years ago, they were exactly where you are, but now they have a business, maybe they have a couple employees, and they're going. Go find 3 of these folks. Maybe you already know them, maybe they're your friends, but spend time with them. Allow them to inspire you. Ask them questions about how they started. Really understand their mindset for getting the business going, because I believe proximity is power, and being around people that are going to inspire you is the way to get that initial momentum to start your business. So that's number 3. Number 4 is get a potential co-founder. Nothing is more exciting than staying up late on a Friday night brainstorming with a buddy that you might start a business with about ideas and opportunity and potential customers and how much could you charge and how would it work and how could you blow the socks off of the customer from an experience point of view and all these different aspects. Just getting somebody that co-conspires with you to create that is your friend. If you think of all these incredible companies from Apple, etc., they all had co-founders. Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, Bill Gates, Steve Ballmer. Everybody had teams, co-founders, people that started off, and I would suggest that you go find that. It doesn't mean that the person you're brainstorming with is going to be your co-founder, but just have that filter on in the world to go find them. Number 5, this is the big one. And I learned this while I was talking to my brother when he started his home building company. You're not supposed to know how to start a business when you start a business. You're not supposed to know. If you think you need to get all your ducks in an order to start the business, you've already failed. You're not supposed to know. I remember he was like, well, I'm trying to build houses, and I've never built houses and hired trades and all these things. And I go, bro, dude, you're not supposed to know. That is the exciting part. Take the pressure off of yourself and just realize that it's part of the process. Entrepreneurship is challenge, learning, overcoming. Challenge, learning, overcoming. That is the process. That's what entrepreneurship is about. It's about creating. If you know how to do something, then it means you've already done it before. Not the case. Those are the 5 really quick recaps. So number 1, I want to suggest that you start an event. Just think of some passion topic you have, go recruit. I mean, you can keep it simple or you can make it awesome. I've seen different variations, but at least start an event, sell tickets. That'll get you going. Number 2, start by consulting. Get in the market, understand the customer's pain, and really try to find the opportunity to build a business from there. 3, get 3 other entrepreneurs that are 2 years ahead of you and spend as much time as you can with them. 4, get a potential co-founder, somebody to co-create with you, to brainstorm with, to stay up late, Friday, Saturday night, just brainstorming, making stuff come to life. And number 5, know that you're not supposed to know. Those are the 5 strategies to help you start your first business. And I want you to share this video. If there's somebody that you know that's been struggling, finding it, trying to find their pattern, just share this video with them, support them. I'd invite you to subscribe to this video and leave me a comment below. Which one of those 5 strategies are you gonna implement in your life? Is it the event? Or are you gonna start by consulting? And again, you can do that part-time. Leave me a comment below, let me know. As per usual, I wanna challenge you guys to live a bigger life and a bigger business, and I'll see you next Monday.